what the hell, man?
What is up, my dudes, and the one girl who thought we were talking about shocking celebrity gossip? This is Bikes, Beards, and Brews. Let's kick that intro. Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Before we kick this off, make sure you like, subscribe, hit that bell notification, show me a little love. Share this with friends, share it with family, share it with neighbors, share it with, the grocery store clerk bagging your stuff. They love this kind of thing, trust me. Today, we are back on the Iron 883, and you may be asking, why? Well, if you're asking that, you clearly didn't read the title. So, since our last ride and our last review, we have replaced the suspension on the 883. So I'm taking it for a ride, just to talk about the suspension and let you know what sort of difference it's made, or not at all. So, currently on the bike, we have progressive shocks, the 412 model, 13-inch. The reason why we replaced the shocks, in case you missed the old video, I'll pop that right here. Even though I did, go watch it after this video. Don't like click away from this one. YouTube likes metrics. Finish this video, please. Anyway. We replaced it because Harley shocks are basically the same springs they use in like Bic pens. They're about as strong and about as comfortable. So we went ahead and did away with those and got some adult shocks. Stock Harley shocks for the 883 are like an 11.5 inch. Went with a 13 on this. It definitely raises up the tail a little bit. We'll find a place to stop in a little bit, and we'll just kind of take a look at everything, and you can kind of see for yourself. But yeah, that's what we did, and let me tell you, it has made a night and day difference on this bike. It's way more fun to kind of move around. It's kind of fun to flick around now. It's more comfortable in the turns. Like, there were definitely a few times I was riding this where I was just kind of like, I don't know about this, in between getting my spine compressed every time I hit a bump. So the 13s are just fantastic. Coupled with the Saddleman seat that we added earlier, this bike is just night and day to ride from when it was stock. Quite honestly, you don't even have to get this suspension. Just get something that is not the Harley suspension, and you'll fall in love with your bike all over again. 883s look really cool. You can argue that. I don't care. As long as you're okay with knowing that you're wrong, you're welcome to argue that. 883s, they look like traditional Harleys before they, start bolting all kinds of crap onto them. They still have the Evo engine, which, is like, once you replace the pipes, like, don't use this bike as an example right now, because it just kind of sounds like a farting sewing machine. But once you replace the pipes and whatnot, you really get that Harley sound out of the Evos, and like, it's just more of a classic look, feel, and sound once you do a little work to them. So these are fun bikes to have around, and as I had mentioned in my other video, there's so many options for them. There's so much you can do for them. There's so many changes, like, to really customize and make these bikes your own. The sky's the limit on these things. So very, very, very fun, very cool little bike to have in the garage. Would I be using this to drive cross country? Probably not. But it's good to bomb around town. It's good to do some highway trips here and there, like, not too crazy far. I know some people do use them to go crazy far, but they usually outfit them a whole lot different than this one's set up. Back to the shocks. Little little tangent there. It's cool, whatever. You should still watch that other video. Do it. So yeah, this suspension is just, it's night and day. I'm hitting bumps and stuff. I'm not in pain. And I mean, I really couldn't describe it as anything different than being in pain with that other suspension, because you hit a bump, and I mean, it's a marshmallow with a Bic pen spring. It is so uncomfortable, and it hurts, man. So this, we've got a good spring, a good shock. Price wise, I don't remember the price exactly. I'll throw it right here though. It's a good middle of the road shock. It's not something cheap and chintzy that you're gonna put a few hundred miles on and they're gonna blow out. But you know, it's not something that costs as much as the bike. So it's a really good shock to go for if you want that comfort without breaking the bank. And I think most of us, that's what we want in life. We want, you know, good quality without going broke. So yeah, let's find a place to pull over, take a look at it, and you can kind of see they do look pretty close to stock. They're a straight black. Let's speed up. Who says a Sporty can't go fast? Yeah, I know it's only 60. I can go faster than that if I wanted to, but there's also speed limits around here, and you know, cops, they get angry, and they're just hiding everywhere. You don't want that. So yeah, I know a couple spots around here, so we'll definitely find a place to pull over. We'll take a look at these. Oh, hey, look, mini Final Destination Part 2. Awesome. Can't wait to hit some bumps. Alright, good. We're going here so they can keep doing their Final Destination thing. Oop. Coming in hot.
Alright guys, so as I was saying, we've done a little work. We actually put in the Sissy bar as well. I did that at the same time as the suspension because you pretty much need to remove the suspension to easily get to the bolts for the Sissy bar. These are our progressive 412s. As I said, it's a 13-inch shock. There's actually stickers on the other side, right up here. Honestly, that's one of the few things I wasn't a big fan of, because it just looks, that sticker looks like an afterthought. So you can just kind of turn them like that and it goes away. For those interested in the Sissy bar, that came out of Revzilla. Just a couple bolts, pretty easy to pop on. But yeah, the easiest way to get to it is definitely to pop the shocks first. And for those who have not seen the bike before, it's just some of the other stuff. I'm not going to go through it this time because, quite honestly, I want you to click on the other video and log in some extra time for me. Hook a brother up. All right, let's get back on this bike and ride, shall we?
Alright guys, so there you have that. I mean, when it comes to the progressive 412s, like they're miles beyond what like Harley's putting on these things. I swear to God, the suspension that's on here from Harley is from like 1810 or something, and they just called it good and just never decide to change. What's up, cement truck? I mean, even riding over this like dirt and gravel right now is more comfortable with this. I think I could spin the tires on this, although wife would see the video and probably have a heart attack. It's still her bike. So yeah, if you're looking for better suspension, like this is definitely cool, but overall you should definitely just change your suspension. If you're expecting like super awesome like touring suspension by doing this, it's not going to happen. I just want to be honest with you. At the end of the day, you're still on a Sportster. It's still like, you know, suspension for a Sportster. So it's going to feel different than like, you know, one of the big sort of couch bikes. You know, like Betty, for example. It's she doesn't have the best suspension right now either. That's got to get changed. But yeah, once I do upgrade hers, like she's going to be more cushy than this, but this is still really good. I actually I enjoy riding this bike now. It's much more comfortable. I think we're going to do bars at some point in time. The lady wants them a little bit taller, see if it's a little more comfy for her. I kind of dig this like more aggressive approach, but again, it's not my bike, not my choice. So aside from that, you know, hitting all the bumps here, going through the turns, like I specifically came to this road just because it's not the greatest road, so you kind of get an idea. You're still gonna get shaken, it's still gonna happen, but at the same time it's not gonna feel like you just had like a rectal exam. It's much more comfortable, especially, as I said, let me reiterate, with a better seat as well. So the Saddleman is they use gel, so it's definitely more comfortable, and overall just a way better ride. That's all I got for you guys today. And again, like, make sure you stay to the end of the video, like, comment, subscribe, you know, hit the bell notification if you really want. That's cool. Check out that Instagram page that keeps popping up. Click on some other videos, even if you've seen them. Just keep playing them. You know what, if you're in a fight with your significant other, just keep playing these videos. It will drive them insane. You win. You're welcome. Use me to annoy them. It's cool. And until next time, I will see you all on the flip side.